Hi and welcome. This is Horizon's hype, and we have a special summer edition. Woo! Where I'm doing 2 months in one because I didn't feel like doing last month by itself. Plus, I needed a break. Truly, we are gonna start with July of 2021 in K-pop because that's what Horizon's hype is about. Me talking about K-pop releases. And we are gonna start with Nature of Man, NOM with Mega Punch. Ooh, this is NOM. Okay, so I love this comeback a lot. A lot, I do. I love my boys. They look a little goofy sometimes, but like they really be doing the deed. And like this song was definitely a step up in like upward and different direction for them because they tried to do like this kind of like retro 90s sound, kind of with like the beach. I don't know if like beach funk is a thing, but like it was given a nice chill kind of 90s EDM beach song. It was cute. Y'all should listen to it. It was definitely giving summer. The song was definitely giving summer. It was just so. It's weird because they're supposed to be like a sexy group, but at the same time they have these cute moments, and they definitely figure out a good way to bring their personality while doing this sexy heels concept. And I loved it. So you should go watch it. It's not that popular of a song. I don't even think it's on iTunes yet. I haven't checked in a while, but when it like came out the first like week, it wasn't on iTunes, which was very disappointing to me. But you know, I that was a good song. I hope they release a few more things and they don't disband. I'm scared that they're gonna disband, but I have hope. I do. I do. I love Nam. Let's talk about this nice comeback. Alexa with extra. She said burger with my fries with some extra cheese. Yeah. Okay. Song good. Dance great. The dance with extra was so. She is out dancing so many people in K-pop right now. Cause when people think like K-pop choreography, they usually think of like the real simple like touch step kind of choreography. She is going full the F out in her choreo, and even though extra was like a little bit chiller than her other stuff and like intensity, it was still like that Alexa, I'm bringing the energy, I'm dancing full out, I'm giving you musicality and good choreography, I'm also singing. I'm doing all the things that people in previous gens are doing, but I'm bringing it to you with like this like 4th gen lens, I guess, which is like she's killing it, and it's kind of sucky that she doesn't get the accolades that she deserves for doing what she's doing, which is a lot more than most groups. As a soloist, and she's a soloist. Imagine there was like 4 Alexas and they made that a group. Like, unstoppable. But, yeah, song was really good. It says featuring BM by Card. I think he just appeared in the music video and, like, I don't think he, like, rapped or anything in it. But it was cute to get to see him in the video. That was cute. Like, it was cute. I liked it. Yeah, I hope she comes back with something else this year. I don't want to wait too long, but great release, for sure. We're gonna talk about this new guy group that I really like. They're called Dawn Kids. And they came back with a song called Crazy Night. It's a really long Korean title, which I think is like, it means something like the pin the tail on the donkey or something like that in Korean. It might, I don't know. Long Korean title. But Crazy Night. At first I was really scared for Dawn Kids because they debuted maybe like 2 years ago, and a lot of their stuff seemed to be like really consistently like sounding the same. So it was consistently sounding the same so much that I wasn't really paying attention to like what they were coming out with. But this one was different because it was just really upbeat and like it had a communal feel to it, and it was like it had the EDM break. The choreography's really good, but there's just this really like friendly feeling in the song because they're like all like yelling together and like I don't know, it just kind of worked. Like the song really worked, especially for me. I suggest listening to it because it makes me really happy. And I don't get happy from songs that often, but this one definitely put a smile on my face, and in the best way possible. So I suggest it. Yeah, go listen to that, because that's one of my favorites this month. Honestly, like, of summer, that's one of my favorites. I can say of summer. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. We're going to talk about BM from Cards, 13 IVI. Megan felt my disappointment. I didn't have to say anything. Okay, so 13 IVI is not bad for like the like social media TikTok kind of approach he was trying to go with for it, but it was giving like a knockoff Will Smith kind of song. And keep in mind, Will Smith isn't known for singing. He's just like a friendly entertainer that like people like, and like he just happened to sing once in a while. That's what 13 IVI was giving. It was cute though. The song's not bad. It wasn't like jaw-dropping, groundbreaking. It wasn't really even necessary, but it was fun. It was fun for like the 2 weeks of clout that it lasted for. But looking at it now, and it being like nearly 2 months later, I'm kind of like, what the heck just happened with that? Because BM's concept is definitely like himbo energy, but it's not like the kind of himbo energy where like I'm interested in it. Like, if you're a himbo like Lucas from Wavy, then like I'd be interested. But like his, So overall, I do like it, but I don't like it enough to be like, yeah, like this is a really great song. I just like everything else besides it being a song that he released. Like, I like him. I like that he's releasing music. I like that he's being creative. I like that he has all these ideas. But like just the song itself, I'm kind of like, I don't want to listen to it. But if he's dancing to it, I would watch. I just don't care for the song per se. He could release like a series of different parts in a song and be like, this is my new song. I'm like, wow, I'm glad you're releasing a new song. But then I'll hear it and I'll be like, I'm good. I'm please close my ears, you know? So, but this song is way better than his debut that sounded like that knockoff Linkin Park song. So I guess we're going, it's only going up from here, right? You know? No? Yeah? Tell me what you think. Ooh, this is one of my favorite songs lately. So, girl named Park So-yeon, she was on Produce 101. She debuted solo, I think this year, if not in the later bit of last year. But she had a comeback. It's called Beautiful Night. Adum-da um-bum. Ayo. Ooh-ayo. Only you. Yes! Oh, that song is nice. That song was nice. And I think the sad part about it was there wasn't much of any promotions for it, like, at all. Like, I just happened to come across it on my YouTube suggestions. I'm very glad that happened because the song is really good. Like, it's a really good song. If like someone more popular did the song, people would be like, oh, this goes off a little bit. It's not groundbreaking, but it's very good. I will say that for sure. I really like her, especially doing like this kind of concept, because her debut was given a little like, I'm a beautiful girl in a grassy field singing about something. I don't remember what the song is called, but I wasn't feeling that one. This one I am, especially the choreography, really nice. I wish there was like a choreography video or like a dance practice, because I learned the dance, but I learned it through the music video, and that's challenging. If you if you learn choreography through music videos, let me tell you, that is a beast, a beast. But I did it because I like the song so much. So it's worth a listen. I suggest listening to it. There, so there's a subunit release. That's what it was labeled as. Anyway, I don't know if y'all remember Lalari. Lalari is a group of, I don't know if they're all American or not, but I think, for the sake of now, let's just say they're an American group that does like music that's influenced by K-pop. I wouldn't consider them K-pop, but like their influence is heavily K-pop based, so I'm gonna talk about them. Subunit release of Lalari called Baby Lalari, and the song's called Fireball. This it's a way I don't like, but I like the song so much. I like it because it's giving like the EDM rave banger where like you're at the rave and like you're just like bouncing and whatnot. But most of the song I'm not listening to any of them sing, but like the noises beyond them singing are really nice. I like that. Them singing I don't really pay attention to, which isn't bad per se, because like I still watched them during the music video. I will say when I watched the music video, it got to like 240 out of 340. I was like, this song isn't over yet, and then there was like a whole like dance break and like EDM break on top of that, and I was like, okay, this is a lot, but I still liked it. But I was kind of like, I don't know. It was like overwhelming and underwhelming at the same time. So it can be good, but it can be bad. It's really based on like your preference and like what you like in music and whatnot. I will listen to the song again. Like, it's not something where I was like, one and done, I'm not gonna listen to it again. I would listen to the song again. I would. I mean, the music video is cute, and like they're dancing pretty. Like they got a good choreographer to choreograph their dance, which is nice. I'm interested in like Eddie doing more. I'm gonna say more. I would want to see him dance with guys for once, even if they're in heels, even if they're doing the femme concept, like feminine concept. Like I want to see him do more, but with different people and not girls. Like get some guys in heels and like do what you're doing. I like Kanako. She was serving, but I kind of wish, because the group is definitely like K-pop inspired, K-pop based, but at the same time, I think it was in Korean too. So I guess it is K-pop in a way, but I kind of wish they kind of pushed a little more, because like they're not in Korea, and they didn't promote on like a Korean broadcast or whatnot, and like they explored that with like the sexuality of the video, but I want them to like do even more, because like even Eddie was like singing or rapping, I don't know what, anyway, in Spanish. That was cool. Like I want more stuff like that, where it's like, oh, like yeah, it's like it's K-pop in a sense, but at the same time like we're not in Korea, so like what more can we do? So overall I liked it. It's just I feel like there's a lot more that could be explored with them. That's kind of exciting to see. So I hope they explore it more with either Lalari as a whole or Baby Lalari. I really want to see Eddie like do something more, because they definitely use him as a focus of the group because he's the only guy for sure, but like what else can he do? That's what I'm interested in, because I don't know if they could do anything without him in the group. That's where I'm at. Yeah. Overall, I'm really interested, because like I liked it. I like that a lot of people are trying to explore the idea of like what does K-pop look like outside of Korea? As cringy as it can be cringy, I understand that, but like there's so many people who are inspired by K-pop idols and want to be K-pop idols per se and whatnot. So like to be able to explore it outside of Korea is kind of, I think it's cool. I don't think it's always considered K-pop because of that, but I don't know. I'm really interested in like what else happens because of, I don't want to say because of them per se, but like because of things like what they did. Now we have another Soyeon, but this is Soyeon from Idol. So Soyeon had a solo comeback with Beam Beam, and it was very reminiscent of the like bubblegum, kind of cute, but like I'm still giving you some kind of edginess, like she did with Jelly when she had that solo. I think she had that solo before she was an Idol. No, if I'm wrong, tell me. But I think she did. Anyway, it was okay. I didn't like it compared to like the songs that were B-sides. Because if you listen, I'm supposed to be talking about Beam Beam. I'm like, no, I don't want to talk about Beam Beam. I want to talk about Weather, because Weather is really good. Weather is her B-side that she promoted, and it definitely sounds like something that like Yuki or like Minhyun from Idol could have done, but I don't think they would have performed it as well as Soyeon. But I think Idol as a group could have did it too, but like again, I don't think they would have performed it as well as Soyeon. So it was really nice to see Soyeon in that kind of lens where she was doing something that was kind of like whimsical could be the word. I think quirky is like the word I'm going for. It's not like the quirkiest thing, but it's still like kind of different for Idol to be doing, especially of this generation where like quirky isn't really a concept compared to like the times where like Crayon Pop and Orange Caramel are like considered quirky, you know? So it was like really, this is Weather that I'm talking about instead of Beam Beam. This is the B-side. Anyway, the song was like really chill, it's a little quirky. It's just the overall performance of it all, like song, dance, what the dancers were doing with her, how she was dressed, like all of that. I really enjoyed. It was giving like reminiscent of like Anda from like her earlier days when she was like Anda Muro. It was doing like real, what's the word? Like underground maybe, or like avant-garde kind of stuff, or like Lim Kim with like Love Game, like that kind of vibe when Lim Kim used to promote on like K-pop shows and stuff like that. Like I really liked it because it was definitely a different kind of sound for K-pop, I should say. So overall, Soyeon's Beam Beam, Soyeon's B-side Weather, and like probably the other stuff on her, I think it was a mini album. I'm gonna say it's a mini album if it's not, I don't know, shoot me. But the B-sides, Beam Beam's just like that one song that they had to do to like get people to pay attention. But like all the B-sides, I enjoyed a lot more. Specifically Weather. Like please watch a live stage of that song, because that's the kind of stuff that I enjoy with performances in general, but also like with K-pop and like dance in general, stuff like that. So Weather! Soyeon's Weather. Alright, let's move on. Ooh, okay. Let's talk about this sexy ass comeback by SF9 called Teardrop. Ooh! Ooh, that was hot. That was a hot comeback. Ooh, it was hot. It was similar to like their song Now or Never from like a few years ago, where it has that like the low voice, like they drop their voice and they kind of whisper it in your ear, and it's like, oh, yes, tell me sweet nothings. It was giving kind of that. I remember somewhere they put like Teardrop and like Violetta together. I think it was on TikTok. Teardrop and Violetta, and like they sound very similar. So SF9 pretty much did a male version of Violetta. I think it was that song. If it's not Violetta, it's another popular. Did I say Promise 9? I meant As One. If I say Promise 9, I meant As One. As One's Violetta. It's not that one. It's or Panorama. It's one of those. They sound alike. Honestly, most of As One songs sound alike. But anyway. Back to SF9. It was one of those songs that it sounded very similar to. I saw it on TikTok. I was like, damn. So it's like a male version of like the As One song. I'm not against it. I'm really not against it. I find it so funny how K-pop takes advantage of like groups that did really well and then they disband or like they're on hiatus and stuff like that and they try to take their sound real quick. Savage, but like I don't mind it because they did a good job. And the hip rolls from I think it's Taeyang from SF9. Baby. I'm glad I don't have like a female reproductive system because I would probably be pregnant by now just by watching it. Like, ooh, those hip roll. And then the gaze he had with it. Great. It's what I've been asking for. Because I don't know, when I started Horizon's hype, I was like, I am so disappointed in guy groups because they're not giving me enough sexy. I think I manifested this into K-pop. Like, they're really bringing it now. We had a drought of K-pop guys being sexy, and they're bringing it. Because that made my ear itch. Ooh. That was good. Ooh, that was good. Okay, we're gonna move on. So, we have another solo comeback from the one and only Taeyeon from Girls' Generation with Weekend. And that song was so pretty. I really liked it. It was nice and chill and soft and sweet. Something you like hear at like the coffee shop and like you go walking with your girlfriends and sip your bougie Starbucks drinks and whatnot. Oh, good song. Really enjoyed it. It like Taeyeon brought something a little bit different with the solo comeback too. I think that's what I enjoyed the most. It gave me Doja Cat a little bit. I know people looked at me like Doja Cat when I said it, but like it really did. Cause I think she rapped a little bit in the song, just a real bit, but like it was cute. Like the all of it was really cute. I really liked it. And most of Taeyeon stuff, she be like yodeling and belting all the time. I'm like, ugh. It's not bad, but it's like, Jesus, can you chill out for a second? And this is when she chilled out, and I really enjoy it. I like when Taeyeon chills out like this, like Weekend. A good example of when she chills out and she's just like singing and it's like really nice. It's something new. It's her Japanese single from like I think 2 or 3 years ago. Like stuff like that from her. That's what I enjoy the most. Cause she be flexing the vocals a lot in her solo stuff with like I and Y and like all of them like ooh, ooh, just like ooh. Like you don't sound bad, but like you're very loud. It like. It's like a female version of like Stray Kids loud for me. I know some people like that. I don't. Chill out, cause I feel like she does the best of stuff like this with Weekend. So that's my opinion. We're just gonna leave it at that. Let's move on. So we have a comeback from my girlies, Girl Kind, with Ipawiki Hey. Good vibes, oh, good vibes only. Okay, let's talk about the though. Because we don't even have to talk about the song per se. It was the teaser where they're like, what was happening? Oh my god, what was... I still remember when that teaser came out, I was like, I'm covering it. I'm covering it. And that's all the dance. I was like, why are they dancing so hard? They said, we're going to fake you out with this. And like, that wasn't even really in the choreography. I thought that was going to be like a point dance. It was not. They were dancing very hard. Their arms are moving like every quarter of a second in that dance. And I was like, I thought I was going to cover it because a nice little this for 8 counts is cute. But then they were like doing all this. I was like, never mind. The song was cool. It was just like a, I don't want to say basic, but like it was giving a basic summer song for K-pop. Which isn't bad, but it's like, this summer was very oversaturated with basic summer songs because everyone's trying to catch up from like COVID from last year. But I still like Girl Kind. It's just the song. I just wanted a little bit more. And I wanted more of like, I thought they were doing like a comedic kind of thing. Like they were going to change concepts a little bit. No, they were just doing like another summer rendition of that other song, SORRY, after they came. It's the way they debuted with Fancy. It was one of the best girl group debuts of last decade. Literally last decade. And then after they came out with SORRY, which was like a nice like summer song showing like a kind of like more girly feminine version of like what they can do. I was kind of like, oh, I don't want it. It was like a sequel of that song. Do we need it? Not really, but I'm glad they had enough money to come back. But I remember on Twitter someone did like a screen recording of Sarah Rue from Nine Muses, who has the YouTube channel where she like reviews stuff. She watched their music video. It was like low budget.
Low budget.
And like someone screen recorded it and used it. Now all I think about when I think of that song is low budget. Let's talk about Moon Jong-up's release called Us. I honestly thought this was like a Western artist's song when I heard it, so I didn't pay it any mind for a bit, because I was like, oh, I wonder who sings this. It must be like Justin Bieber or something. No, it was a K-pop idol. I like it. It sounds like something you would hear on the radio today in America, which can be good if you're into it. The song is really good for me. It like he brought it song wise, yeah. The dance, he has his own like way of dancing, which is really good. I'm kind of like, okay, cool, but like overall, really good comeback and whatnot. I enjoyed it. There's not much more I can say than that. The dance looks hard. I don't think I'll learn it, but yeah. Point being, I like the song. That's all you need to know. I like the song. All right, let's move on. Okay, so BTS came back with Permission to Dance. Is it a comeback? It's a comeback. Yeah, they came back with Permission to Dance, and can they go to the army already? Like, it's not because I'm tired. No, I'm tired of their music, but it's not just because of that. But it's because it feels like they're just really riding the coattails of like how they've broken out in so much popularity in the Western market that their sound is just very pop, generic pop on top of that, or like anyone can do the song and like do okay with it. And it's very safe, and I just want like an innovative version of BTS where like they really explore something compared to this. And it's not bad, it's like a nice catchy song, but it's like I need something that's like from the roots, you know? Like go back to your roots, go back to where you came from, truly, because I like the song. It's just BTS could be doing so much more. They could be exploring so much more with all the clout that they have. Like do something risky. Not all this safe stuff. Like they've been safe for like years now. I want them to do something different. Cause I just need something different. Yeah. But don't come at me and be like, oh, you don't like it. No, it's okay. It's just like we can want for your faves to do better. So Minji from 21 had a solo comeback with Te Amo. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I can say that. It wasn't bad. I don't understand what the choreographer was thinking with that dance, because it was like, what is going on? it was a little embarrassing choreographically. The song was okay. It wasn't as cute as Ninano. Is that was? I think it's Ninano. Like her. I think it was her solo debut. It wasn't as cute as that. But like it. I'm glad to see her still doing music. That I can say. That I can say. Everything else was kind of embarrassing. I was a little embarrassed. We don't have to talk much more about the song. Okay, let's leave it. Okay, great. Moving on. Okay. This is who we need to talk about. So, Hot Felt. Hot Felt is Yenny or Yenner from Wonder Girls. Her stage name as a soloist is Hot Felt. She had a comeback called Summertime. If you like summer K-pop music, like the summer concept of K-pop in general, and you have not listened to Summertime by Hot Felt, then I don't believe that you're a fan of summer K-pop music. That it's literally called Summertime. The song is so good, but not only that, the song has like 3 different versions. She did 3 different versions. She did like a like kind of, what is that called? Like is it soft EDM? I think it's soft EDM. I'm literally thinking of, but it's not only that version. She has like I guess it's like a country version, like or country rock. And she has 3 different versions of the same song, and they all sound so good. That's the thing, they all sound so good. And what does she collect from that? Like dust and farts. Like, are you serious? Like, she deserves so much more credit, because she's so magnificent with what she does musically, and like, I wish she got more accolades for it. I mean, granted, I don't think she cares to be like in like the mainstream of K-pop, but like the creativity she has with music in general is 3 different versions of the same song. They all sound good, and they all sound like different enough where it's not like, oh, like you barely switched it up. No, like they're switch ups. They're very good. Please listen to it. Plus the dance, and then what's her name? I think Redlick choreographed it. If it's not someone who looks like her, she's blonde. She's a blonde choreographer, Korean choreographer. Anyway, go listen to it. Let's move on. Oh, okay. Monsta X had a release, Kiss or Death. And it was like a day after Shondu went to the army, or maybe like a day before. Like, it's good. Monsta X has had a lot of releases as of lately. Their contract is almost up, huh? Is that why? That's probably why. That's probably why. Anyway, it's nice. Kiss or Death is nice. It's definitely another Monsta X song. It's not giving me that much more or less or anything. I don't know if it's... Well, it's a release, it's not a comeback. So maybe it's like from the recent album. Because like Gambler was better. For sure. Gambler was so much better. But... And even... what was that release they had in like the last comeback? Love Killa. Love Killa is a lot better too. That's where I'm at with it, because it's kind of like, I don't understand what Monsta X is doing now, because it's they could be giving a lot more, but they're not giving it. I don't know what they're doing. Okay, and that's that. Let's move on. So, Dreamcatcher had a comeback called Because, and the Dreamcatcher is so consistent with their concept and like delivering like really good songs within that concept, like consistently. They've been doing it for years now, and I don't think they even won anything for Because, that was baffling to me, because they should have, compared to some of the other things that were in the like running for the weeks that they were promoting. Because is nice. That's a nice song. I liked it a lot more than their other stuff that was similar. Because Dreamcatcher switches it up now and then, and like with the teasers, they switched it up and it looked like they were going to do a summer concept. All of a sudden, it was kind of like, Dreamcatcher doing a summer concept, what's going on? But then they released it and it was like, maybe it's the B-sides. And like, kind of, with the B-sides, but it was good. It was really good. I think they should have got a win with it, but you know, like, what can you do? they need a win. Next comeback, like, they need a win. Because the way they haven't won a single thing. Or maybe they did. If they won something, let me know. Because I feel like they should have. If they didn't already. Yeah. Okay. Let's move. Okay. I brought up Lim Kim talking about Soyeon recently, but Lim Kim had a comeback called Falling. There might have been a music video to it or not. I don't know, but it came up on my like iTunes like suggested for like K-pop stuff, and oh my god, I love Lim Kim. So just her coming back, like I think she kind of promoted it. It is produced by DPR Cream. If you know who that is, great, because I really don't, but it seems significant. It's a good song. It's definitely giving the kind of music where you're like, oh, you listen to mainstream stuff? Well, I listen to Lim Kim. Like, that's the kind of artist she is. Whereas, like, you're a little cooler because you listen to, like, an underground K-pop artist. That's Lim Kim. Falling's really good. I like it. I don't know how to put into words how to describe the sound, but it's like that underground kind of edgy sound, like when Lorde was a popular thing with like Royals and stuff like that, and that era of last decade. It's similar to that, so that's why I like it, because it's a little edgy, a little quirky, a little relatable. Well, not relatable to everyone, but anyway, I suggest listening to it. It's really good. And last comeback of July I'm gonna talk about is Nada's Spicy. Now that girl, I was not expecting Nada to come out with something like that. Cause last year she came out with My Body. That was cute. It was cute. It was good. But this, and you see the music video, and you have like the thick girls twerking. You got the guy there shirtless and doing stuff. And then she looks so good, and there was so much twerking, and like it was giving like dance hall influence. It was very grounded, giving groove, giving culture. That was a good comeback. And what did I get paid in? Dust and farts. What are y'all doing? Y'all need to listen. Y'all not. I wouldn't say listen to it, but like, you don't hype up artists like this too, because they're really doing the thing. That was a good ass song. Oh, that was good. Nada's Spicy. That was a good song. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rank the top 5 I have for July, and then I'm gonna move to August. So, all right, top 5 for July 2021 of my little summer edition of Horizon Type. We have Dongkish with Crazy Night, Park Soyeon with Beautiful Night, SF9 with Teardrop, Hot Felt with Summertime, and Nada with Spicy. I'm gonna give an honorable mention to Nam's Mega Punch, because I did highlight it as one of my favorites, but I do want to hype up the other 5 more than Mega Punch. But yeah, those are my favorites for July. But summer does not end there, because the way August was jam-packed with some pretty nice releases and comebacks. Let's talk about it. So, we're going to start with Golden Child's Ra Pa Pam. This song is overlooked, for sure. The song is really good. I liked it. But it just wasn't one of those songs that really latched on. Like, they how do you say, you know, groups, like, sometimes they bring all they can with a song, and, like, they do a really good job, but somehow it just doesn't resonate with people. That's what Golden Child's Ra Pa Pam is, because the song, like, if you listen to it, it's like, oh, wow, this is really good, but then, like, you stop thinking about it, then, like, it just leaves your head. It's one of those where, like, I guess Golden Child for me doesn't really just resonate with what I like. Well, no, because I like the song. It's just not something that, like, really sticks in my head like other groups or songs do. So I do want to say it's a really good song. I suggest listening to it at least once. But also keep in mind, I don't know how much their music sticks At least with me, but it might be other people too. If you feel the same way, let me know. If you don't, tell me what should I be listening to, but from Golden Child, you know? But it was a good comeback for sure. They definitely brought it, and the music video was really nice. I can still visualize the music video, but like I just can't remember the song like that, you know? So yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna move on to SOMI with Dum Dum. Ooh, okay, so the last SOMI comeback we had was What You Waiting For, which was sometime around summer last year. But now we have Dum Dum, and she got a few wins with it too. Okay, at first I was like, I don't like SOMI like that. When she first came out, I was like, ugh, not SOMI. Ugh, can't stand her. Ugh. Now, I get it. She is her concept is like the popular girl in high school that like you wanted to be, but she actually is it. That's why I like it now. Back then I was like, I hate because she's the popular girl. I don't like her because of that. But I'm like, girl, no, she served. Eat it up. Yum, yum, yum. Like, that was a good, I wouldn't say it's a good song, but like, how catchy the dance is, along with like the chorus. I mean, the chorus is giving, like, music break. Like, instrumental. But, for the most part, but, she's still bringing it. I'm sure that the TikTok and like the chorus dance that they did for it definitely catapulted that song to the success that it got. But that was a good comeback. I just want her to come back a little more consistently. Yeah, because somebody could be doing more. I just don't know what exactly the more is. We're gonna move on to Astro with After Midnight. Now this, Golden Child, SOMI, and Astro came out on the same day. There might have been other people too, but like I'm gonna focus on those three. That was my favorite song of that day of all like the releases. Astro looks so good. They're really fine, but they're very like boy next door, even though they're very attractive. The song is really nice. I even listened to the whole EP because I have friends who are Rojas. My favorite song from their EP is My Zone. That deserves a whole round of applause because that song will make you feel like you're walking a runway from start to finish. That's a good ass song. But anyway, back to After Midnight. Really great. Love the choreography. I love that they came back. They just look so happy and nice and good. That's a good looking group. The thing is, with them, like, when Astro's in front of my face, I pay attention. But the minute I think about any other group, they, like, exit my memory very quickly. Like, they're not a group that really, like, sticks with me per se. It might be because of, like, preferences or, like, what I like or something like that. But, like, throughout the whole month, like, I'm not really thinking about them that much now. I'm sure you could say that about any group, but, like, I wish they resonated a little bit more with... But especially for the time where, like, the prime of the song was around, like, really good. Like, that was a really good comeback. But the thing is that they've had more impactful songs. Like, Blue Flame was more impactful in my opinion. What was... What is that song called? All Night. There we go. They had After Midnight, and okay, All Night was better than After Midnight. Point being, like, they've had more impactful songs where, like, they resonate with me and, like, I remember it. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that was... This is just, like, nice. But I want, like, something like After Midnight, but, like, has as much of an impact as Blue Flame, as All Night, as Crazy Sexy Cool. Or even, like, as, like, some of, like, their cuter stuff in, like, the beginnings of their, discography. That's where I'm at with them. But I really like them. They're growing on me, too. Because at first I was like, okay, they're cute. They're dancing very hard. They dance so hard. Their dances are so hard because they're just so fast. Those fast... Whoever's choreographing their stuff, they need some fast stuff. Sheesh. But yeah, I just want a few more titles where it's like they really pack a punch along with being good. Because this one didn't pack that much of a punch like their previous stuff has. Let's move on. So I'm going to talk about a new girl group that debuted called Skyle. I think that's how you say it. S-K-Y-L-E, Skyle. Their song is called Fly Up High. It's a 4-member girl group. It was giving me kind of like a knockoff Blackpink in a way. I feel like any girl group that releases after popular groups that come from big 3, big 4 companies, like, it's so easy to compare them to them. But at the same time, the way they were dressed, the way the song is, like, so similar to, like, so many groups nowadays where, like, the market is just oversaturated with that same sound from girl groups. And I always talk about this, practically every Horizon's hype. But I still like them. I like them because of the rappers. Like, the singers were doing the deed. They were doing really good. They look good dancing. They look good visually, too. Not, like, anything that's, like, extremely standing out. But, like, they look nice. They were nice to look at. I like that the rappers... I had a friend tell me they didn't like it because the rappers were trying too hard. I like that they were trying too hard. Because how many female rappers in K-pop right now sound like they're even trying? I'll wait. You can probably list on, like, one hand good female K-pop rappers that are in, like, K-pop, not like the K-hip-hop, K-R&B, like that kind of scene, not like actual K-pop groups rapping, and, like, it's actually like, oh, they're rapping. Compared to ones that are just, like, talking the lyrics. You know? Like, they were putting in some effort. And I like that. Because you could feel them trying to, like, really emphasize and pronunciate. And I like that. I like that for... Like, I'm looking forward to them hopefully releasing at least 2 more songs. Just so I can get a feel of, like, who they really are. Because I don't think they'll be a household name, per se, but I think they could do some more music where it's like, oh, they're doing something. Okay. So, I'm excited for them. That was a good debut, in my opinion. Let's move on to Weekly, who came back with Holiday. Something like that. Holiday Party. That's their comeback. I like After School more. It was definitely giving an After School Part 2. It's still cute. But if you want... like, the song's still good. I just feel bad because After School still outweighs and practically triumphs Holiday Party. And I feel like it's because it sounds so similar to the other song that's in English that everyone was like, oh my god, it sounds just like that. And it's like Ava something. I forgot what the song's called. But, like, you know how, like, After School sounds like that one English song that used to be on the radio a little bit? Yeah, so, yeah. Point being, like, the song's good, but it's like they're just continuing the momentum of their previous comeback this year. It's kind of like, okay, at least you're trying to stay, like, in the eyes of the public, I guess. It just... Yawn! Like, I need Weekly to do something else. Because the song isn't bad. Let me be clear. The song is not bad. I just want something more different, something. Because it just seemed like a continuation of After School. Let's talk about ONES with Shut Up But Go Crazy Hot. I guess that's the title. Shut Up But Go Crazy Hot. What the heck? I wonder what they're singing about, truly. I know the music... Okay, let's talk about the music video real quick. Because the saturation of that music video, girl, they were orange. Look how orange you look. Girl, look how orange you look. They were orange. It was giving, like, Taemin with drip drop, like that kind of saturation, but it just didn't look good. Like, Taemin looked good in that video with that saturation. What was going on? They look orange. I couldn't pay attention to the song because it just looked so orange. What was going on? The song wasn't bad. I had to listen to it a few times because, like, High Focus was how saturated that music video was. Girl, why were they so orange? But anyway, what is makes good music though? Like the song is good. Is it for me? But I do like looking at them because they're pretty attractive. And you know I like attractive guy group. Sometimes I just like the shallow thing of looking at attractive men sing. And one is one of those groups. Okay, let's move on. Let's talk about Rocket Punch. Rocket Punch had a Japanese release called Bubble Up. I know I'm talking about K-pop, but I love Rocket Punch a lot. And Bubble Up was so cute. That was a cute release. Cute little release. It's in Japanese, yes, but it was cute. Real catchy. Real nice. I did listen to it on repeat for a good few hours when it dropped. So I did like it. But I want to bring them up also. They're under Ulam, I think. Ulam has completely tossed Lovelies to the side, which, question mark? Because Lovelies got wins from their last comeback, which was, Obliviate, Obliviate. Where's Lovelies? Their contracts are going to expire soon, and we need one more comeback before they leave. Especially after they won shows with Obliviate last year. Like that's the main reason why I wanted to bring Rocket Punch, because they completely Ulam has completely shifted their focus from Lovelies to Rocket Punch, which is fine because like they're the younger group and they need to push them a little bit more. But like, Ulam, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hello? Where's Lovelies? We need to come back before they go their... I feel like they're going their separate ways, and that's why they're not giving them that much attention. But keep in mind, because Miju from Lovelies has been doing very well on Variety lately. So, and that was my girl. That's my girl. Ever since that video of her circulating with the jean on jean, and she was strutting and posing and all that, with all the other lovely girls being like... And she was like... with her bag and the heels on and the denim on denim. Ooh. She needs a why didn't they give her a solo? I mean, Ru Sejong? I think that's her name. Like with Tiger Eyes, phenomenal. Like I love it. Even Key with like her like ballad. But why didn't Nisha get a solo? Hello, we saw her, right? And she did a cover of Heroin by SUNMI, which was great. But like, we need solo content. She should be singing. She should be a soloist. She's beautiful. She's a Libra. Do you know how well Libra women in K-pop do? Just look up the amount of Libra women that do really well in K-pop, because like there's a good amount that I enjoy. It's something about those Venus sun signs, Venus real sun signs in K-pop. Yeah, point being, Rocket Punch's Bubble Up, great, but where's Lovelies? An example of a soloist that is a Venus-ruled sun sign that is killing it is SUNMI. SUNMI with You Can't Sit With Us, I Hate You. I feel it, baby. Yes! Ooh, that was a good comeback. That was a good comeback. And she had the like 90s. Yes, Y2K, there we go. Thanks, Megan. Yeah, so like that Y2K kind of aesthetic and sound, which was amazing. Because you know what SUNMI's doing? She's sticking to her roots from Wonder Girls. Wow, what a concept. What a concept. Sticking to your roots, but still exploring at the same time. Take notes, people. Take notes, because she's doing it quite well. Quite well. She's literally, like, from SUNMI's debut... Well, not her debut, because, like, she debuted as a solo under JYP. But, like, from, let's say, Gashina to, like, now, she's, like, paved her own sound, and now she's just broadening it. And she's just, like, mixing and matching and doing all she can while keeping, like, a concept and identity. That's why I like her so much. And that's why she resonates with so many people. Take notes. Take notes, K-pop. Take notes. SUNMI's killing us. Killing us. It was great. Now I will say that SUNMI's song and SOMI's song, I think not the songs per se, but like their aesthetics and like the visuals were very similar to me. I'm kind of interested in that. Cause SOMI's natural like concept is that popular girl, and then SOMI did like the Y2K, and a lot of it had like that Mean Girls influence because you can't sit with us, like that line. So I find it interesting they were promoting at the same time because I was kind of like interesting. Anyway, let's talk about the boys. The boys. The what? The who? The boys. With Thrill Ride. Wow, pronunciation. Thrill Ride. Yep. That was a good song. Like, it's kind of stuck in my head right now, in all honesty. Did I like it? No. But, oh, I guess that very quickly. But it's stuck in my head, though. It's catchy. It's good. It's just not for me. I like the Steeler, that kind of sound. I like stuff like from Thrill Ride's kind of like, okay, I feel like I'm at an amusement park. Haha, Thrill Ride amusement park. What are the odds? But not for me, but very good comeback. Plus, the boys are very attractive too. Gotta give it to them. Very attractive, and they're like different way. The vast range of how attractive they are, from like cute to sexy, is phenomenal. You got all the options. So that's what I have to say about them. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments, especially if you made it this far, because you're a real one if so. Let's move on. Ha Sung-un with Strawberry Gum. I was surprised. Okay, the reason I want to talk about Ha Sung-un. I don't know why his name feels so hard to pronounce. Ha Sung-un. Anyway, there are not that many like male soloists in K-pop right now that are doing very well. You know, like we have people like Taemin who did really well, or has. I feel like Taemin is doing better than Ha Sung-un. And he's in the military right now, you know? Like, there's not that many, like, prominent male soloists. I think his song's called Strawberry Gum. I feel like his song is, like, a step in the right direction, though. This is really good. He sings really well. He's dancing well. He performs nicely. It's just, like, some people don't have that energy that really resonates as, like, prominent soloist potential, because he has all the other bases checked. Because he's singing well, he dances nicely, he performs like he's nice to look at when he's performing. It's just like he doesn't resonate with me afterwards. Because I feel like he could be a bigger name than he is. That's what I feel. Strawberry Gum's a good song. I enjoyed it. I just kind of wish like there was a little bit more. I don't know if it's from him per se or from the song, but there's like something that's not clicking yet. But if that click ever happens, it's gonna be like, damn, you know? So I'm excited for him. Anyway, let's talk about Ten's Shoulder with Paint Me Naked. Ooh. So I find it funny because Megan's always confused about why I don't like Ten that much. Because I do, but it's like, he's not one of my favorite people. I don't know. Anyway, back to the solo. So, it was good. I don't understand, like, Ten's doing his thing, but it's like, he doesn't resonate with me that much. But he did a really good job with Paint Me Naked. Like, that was a good song. I liked it. But it's like it's like, that's nice in passing. Like, if it came on the radio or something, I'd be like, okay. But I'm not going to actively go out my way to listen to it. It's one of those. Yeah, that's what I got to say about it. But Ten's cute. Ten's a little, you know. Okay, anyway, let's move on. The 777. So 777 is, like, this collab project with Third Eye and B.I.G. And, it's called a unit debut. Anyway, they released a song called Presente. the way, look, what they did was smart, but also like, damn, that's savage. So they made like a co-ed group as Card is struggling without Joseph, and like they're MIA, and Card was known for their summer comebacks. So what did 777 do? They took Card's practically identity and sound of co-ed group that does like that tropical cultural kind of music, made a song. And the way it looked just like a Card release, like it was giving very Card. It wasn't really. I mean, like, so it's funny, it's kind of petty, it's kind of savage, but it's smart at the same time because they still did a good job. Don't get me wrong, they did a good job with what they did. It was not bad in any way, but kind of like find your own kind of niche, because it's very Card. It's very Card. Okay. I just found it funny, like that was a funny release for me, because what? Okay, anyway, we're gonna move on to Yuha. So Yuha is a soloist, and she had a release called Cherry on Top. It was a cute little music video. I think she either like wrote the lyrics or like produced it herself or something like that, but either way, she has a lot of input in the music that she releases. I believe Yuha used to be in YG too, and she was one of the people that was supposed to be in Blackpink, and then it fell through. And I can see why, because she looks a lot like Jennie, but she's like just as pretty, but she's like taller. I feel like she's more talented too, and I feel like she would have took a lot of attention from the other girls in Blackpink. Because she could have easily been in Blackpink, but she looks really good as a soloist too. So I'm very glad that she's solo. At the same time, I'm like, Dad, you could have been in Blackpink. I can see it. Anyway, Cherry on Top is really cute. That's a really cute song. It definitely showed like her own color and like identity as like a singer. There's like no choreography to it that I know of, at least. But the music video is so nice. I think you should go watch it. Our girlies from Sistar, Hyolyn, and Dasum, they had a release called Summer of Summer. Man, the way Hyolyn does not miss with her comebacks. Like, she never missed, no misses. Whether it be solos, whether it be with Sistar, whether it be with subunits, whether it be with collab, she does not miss. She's so talented. Summer of Summer was so good. So good. I was so surprised too, because I remember when the teasers came out, it was like, she was coming back on her Instagram or something like that. I was like, okay, go ahead, girl. And then it was like, Dasum. I was like, Dasum? Dasum from Sistar, the one that like does the least amount of singing in the group. Are you serious? You're serious. Especially with that video that circulated of Touch My Body, and then see, Megan's laughing. Dasum singing, and then Hyolyn blows her out of the water. I was like, what the? Why repeat history? Did we not learn from the past? But the song, like, they blended their. Is that? I guess that's the right words to say. Like, they blended their. I'm gonna say vocal talents. They blended really well in that song. It was really nice. I was surprised because I thought Hyolyn was gonna just blow her out of the water the whole song, but like Dasum held her ground for sure. But Hyolyn, man, like never misses. She never misses. Not never. Name a song she missed on. Exactly. You can't. So good. I will say, Summer of Summer, it was like a 28 out of 10. Like, that is such a good song. Such a good song. Okay, you know what else is really good? Red Velvet's comeback with Queen, that we are the queens and kings. That's too tough to be that. Ooh, that was cute. That was a cute song. Nothing wrong with it. Like, that was beginning to end, like, very Red Velvet. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad if, let's say Red Velvet eventually disbands or like they go quiet or something like that and they leave us with that song. I wouldn't be mad at it. I have a feeling based on the song that might be the case. I know a lot of y'all might be looking at me like, oh my god, why would you wish that on Red Velvet? Look. Some of them seem kind of tired. Not because of the performances, but because of the past and like what they've gone through because of Red Velvet. I feel like some of them are ready to move on. So I'm just saying, if we're left with Queendom as like their last kind of like album or song release or something like that, I wouldn't be mad at it because it's so really good. Now I will say this. I think EXID would do, I'm not going to say a better job, but just as good of a job with the same song. Because the Red Velvet and EXID are both like very R&B kind of groups. And I can just hear the different like nuances EXID could bring to the song that will make it just as interesting as Red Velvet doing it. So I'm personally interested in EXID covering it, or like redoing it or mashing it up, especially like with Ellie like making a new rap to it. That would eat. I want to see it happen. That's personally what I want. But anyway, that was really great of a comeback. I'm glad they're back too, especially with all 5 members. Finally, hi Wendy. I'm glad you're back, sweetie. Excuse me. Yeah, really good, really good. Let's move on to TXT loser equals lover. So TXT is really doing the thing. Really doing the thing. That was a good song. That was a whole like rock song. I was like, what? They can do that? And then they did it. I was like, wait, I actually like this. Wow. Okay. There's not much more to that. Like it was nice. That was a nice song. They were like dancing with little microphone stands. Ooh. I'm not really attached to the song though, so there's not much more I can say than that. But I will say, I did like it. TXT still isn't like that much to me yet though, but I will say TXT is doing a lot. I was gonna say more and better. But they're doing what I think BTS should be doing in their exploration of music with all the clout that they have. It's like what I think BTS should be doing is what they're giving TXT and N-Hyphen right now. Like, why didn't they give one of those two groups the sellout songs so they can pick up in Korea? You know? That's just my opinion! Okay, anyway. You know who else came back? Another guy group called Six. Six came back with a song called Wave. And I think I was wishing for them to come back the last time I recorded this. And they came back, yeah, Wave was cute. Wave reminded me of that Shiny song, like Atlantis, or like whatever with the water. I was like, why do we need this? It gave the same energy where I was like, why do we need this song from Six? Because cinema, and like March or April or whatever of this year, compared to this, like, I could have waited for another masterpiece compared to this okay summer song. It's not bad, but it's just not like giving. It's not giving what it's supposed to give. But what I can say for sure is Six looks very good performing it. They sure do. They look like 5 delicious young men. I love that. But I like the song now. I'd rather a Cinema Part 2 if they wanted to do something basic like a regular summer song. Okay. Anyway, let's okay. Let's talk about this debut that came. The debut that lasted for quite a short time that happened this month of August. So there's a girl group called Solia that debuted with a song called Dream. That music video is very low budget, but I still enjoyed it. And you could tell those girls put in a lot of work to look good in that video. And again, very low budget. Girl, they debuted this month and they disbanded this month. They I saw some news article and it was like new record of the shortest lasting K-pop group, 5 days, Solia. I was like, that's embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. Got a whole Instagram post talking about, yeah, we can't handle this group anymore. Sorry, y'all. What? They lasted for 5 days. 5. Not even a week. Not even a week, girl. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh. I can't imagine how long. They probably prepared for the debut more than they actually lasted. That's hideous. Oh. I feel for them. I feel for them. That's embarrassing. I feel for them, girl. Poor Solia. Rest in peace. 5 days. Sheesh. Okay. Ooh, okay. Let's talk about this wavy release. 10 and Yang Yang with their song Low Low. Keep it on the low low. Ooh. That's a good song. That's the 10 I like. That 10 can get it. Not gonna lie. Hey. Yeah, that 10. I think he might work better in groups. 10. Because Baby Naked was cool, but like, Lolo? Okay. I like, that was a good song. And the choreography was great. That choreographer put her foot in that. And that's that. Let's keep it going. Let's talk about Gravity. Gravity has a comeback called Gas Pedal. And let me tell you, the way Gravity is doing better than Monsta X musically now. Because at first, Gravity released stuff and I was like, what the heck is going on? And then they did that one song a few months ago that was kind of sexy. I forgot what it's called. I was like, wait a minute, they're onto something. Now Gas Pedal's good. This is good. Wow. Like, if Monsta X did that, sheesh. But Gravity did it, and it sounded really good. I'm really happy for them. I feel like they're finally establishing, like, this is our sound, and this is what we're going for, and this is what we're about to do. And I am enjoying it. I'm excited for more, and more. So, yeah. I hope they continue in that direction, because, yes. Okay. There's this guy group, 4 members. It's a pre-debut release. It's called Touch Me. The song is called Touch Me, but the group is called Dios. I really like them. I have a good feeling about them. Like, that song was really cute. It wasn't just cute, it was really good. I really like them. All 4 of the members. Like, it made me so happy. And they look really good. And you don't get to see that many 4-member guy groups these days. Like, it was really nice to see just 4 members in a guy group for once. You don't see that often. It's usually like 6 or more. Like, they usually like take 3 off the street and add them to the 4 that's supposed to be in the group. This was just 4 members. It looked really... And my favorite member right now is, it's the blonde one. His name's Hyolyn. He looked really good, and he was shirtless for a little bit of the music video. He got the abs going and the suspenders. Hey, baby. Yes. Oh, you look good. Hey. Yeah, I like them. I'm interested in what they're gonna debut with though. Like, no telling, because that was only a pre-debut. Ooh. Okay. Let's keep it going. I see the name I'm about to say, and already I'm filled with disappointment. So, Stray Kids came back. You know what they came back with? First of all, Stray Kids came back, and guess what the fucking teasers of the songs said? It said noisy. It said noisy. Are you serious? I've been calling them noisy for how many years? And now they put noisy on the effing teaser pictures. It was like noisy, but it was like noise and then like easy. So it's easy to be noisy, so you're just trying to be annoying now. Are you serious? And then this song is called Sorry Good, Thunderous. Girl, that's exactly what it sounded like a mess. That was a mess. That song is a mess. Are you serious? It was like God's Menu in like an acid trip. What the heck was going on? I couldn't make it through like 20 seconds. Like, even when people like post covers of it, I'm like, yikes, I have to put it on mute. I do not like, no. It might grow on me if I hear it a few more times, maybe. No, it's so noisy. They really fulfilled that we're noisy kids. Yep, you sure are. You're not straight kids, you're effing noisy kids. Yep. Mute, please, mute. Turn the volume down. That was noise. Oh, brother. If you like stuff like that, though, then more power to you, because you can enjoy for both of us. Berry came back with a song called Trigger, and that slapped. That slapped. What did it do? Slap. And the song isn't really even for me, because musically it's kind of like, okay, but it slapped. It really slapped. Ooh. Someone put their foot in that one. Someone really put their foot in that one. That was good. That was a good comeback. It was. And what are people doing? Paying it in dust and farts. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this to the good groups that deserve better? They deserve more for that. Trigger! Yup. That was good. That was good. That was good. Let's talk about Brave Girls. Brave Girls came back with a song called Drinking Habit, After We Ride. Did I like the song? But you know what was good? The songs that are on the EP. Because they have a remix of Fever, which was on their last EP. Phenomenal. Then they had a piano version of another song. Incredible. Loved that. I don't know what they were doing with this Drinking Habit After We Ride. It was okay. I kind of wish they were giving the kind of Brave Girls that we got in like 2016 to 18. Or just pretty much before the roll-in phenomenon of this year happened. Like between High Heels and We Ride, like that kind of music. I wanted that. Like She My Powder On, this song, I'm just gonna leave it at that because I really like Brave Girls. I really do, but like it's like their middle era has been the best. She My Powder On was good. They just wrote the coattails of the phenomenon of roll-in, but nothing has matched Rollin', High Heels, Deep End, We Ride. I would even argue some of their debut stuff is better than the stuff that they're releasing right now. With the first lineup of Brave Girls. But I'm not disappointed, because like it's still good. It's just not as good as what we've had in the past. And that's what's frustrating me. So that's how I feel about Brave Girls. I will say, the songs on the EP, though, are really nice, because is his name Brave Brothers? Brave Sound, Brave Brother, whoever he is, he makes good remixes to the Brave Girls songs in general. From the debut of Brave Girls to now, the remixes are always nice. So I suggest listening to it. Ooh, to Kwan Eunbi. So Kwan Eunbi is a member of As One, or was a member of As One. She might have been like the leader or like the center or something like that. I honestly didn't know she was in As One until someone told me. Because I didn't keep up with, I can't name a single member of As One. Confidently. I should say confidently, because one of the Chase sisters is in As One, but I can't tell you which one it is. That's where I'm at. Anyway, that debut was cute. Getting to her on like the 5 men and like hitting all those positions. The song's called Door. Did I listen to the whole song yet? No, but I did see the dance, like circulating around like social media, and like she did that. She did that. If I actually listened to the song, I probably have more to say, but like I'm not that interested in her for some reason. For sure. Now this was good. So we have another song called Spicy, but CL dropped a song called Spicy like a few days ago. Ooh, CL, like, the day someone in K-pop is as charismatic as CL with their music and their concept and everything is the day K-pop transcends just being K-pop. Because, wow. Spicy is phenomenal. That's a good song. Excuse me. Wow. Sheesh, that's a good song. And it's the way that it's like, I was about to say it's not groundbreaking, but it kind of is in a way. I don't know if this is gonna make sense when I explain it, but like CL's just so charismatic, and like whatever she does, like it's just like a stamp. Like it's just like, yep, I did that. You like it? I know. You see this? This is CL. Like it's giving luxury. Sure, like she's so good. And it's like no one can do it like her in K-pop. I haven't seen a single person who can do it like her in K-pop. Who, honestly, can you name someone who can do it, like, bring the same, I want to say presence, but I'm not talking about stage presence. I'm talking about, like, just in general presence. Where, like, she releases a song and it's like, Jesus, you did that, you know? She's a soloist. She's a soloist. She's a soloist right now. Sheesh. And that's that. CL Spicy, that's a good song. Yup. Okay. I also want to talk about, it's another Yuha song that came out. So Yuha has another comeback. Well, the first was released that I talked about earlier, but this is a comeback. It's called Iced Tea, and it's really cute. That's about it. I just really like the song. She looks so good. After seeing, because I saw her live stage of the song, and when you see her like performing live, it's like, yeah, she was meant to be a soloist. Like you could tell she could work well in a group, but like she just has that soloist energy to her. I just can't get over that she has a lot of input. I don't know if it's production, I don't know if it's the lyric writing, but either way, like she has input in what she's doing on top of that, and you can tell because she looks so comfortable doing what she's doing. I really enjoy that. So, Iced Tea, like give it a listen. It's not it's like a little under amazing for me. So don't expect to be like jaw dropped or anything, but it's like cute. Like it's like if Rosé's On the Ground was actually a good song, it'll be Yuha's Iced Tea. I just dragged her. I really just dragged Rosé. Sorry, girl, but your song. Let's talk Everglow. Everglow has a release called Promise, and it's like some kind of like fundraiser for UNICEF or something like that, based on the song, and like if people cover it or something like that. And I actually like the song compared to like most Everglow stuff in general, which was like I like this a lot more than any title. Maybe a little less than La Di Da, but anything else like it. Like this is what Everglow should be doing, but Everglow will be swallowed by other girl groups if they did a cute concept like this. Like they're only staying relevant because they're doing the badassery that they're trying to do. But you can tell they're more comfortable doing concepts like this. Promise. I like the choreo. The song's pretty good. I have one more thing we're gonna talk about, and it is BTS's Butter collab release with Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion wrapped on butter. Like, what are the odds? What are the odds? And it was good on top of that. It was good on top of that. We've seen it all. From the BTS meal to Megan Thee Stallion collaborating with BTS. Like, the only other people they could really collab with and like it's over is like Doja Cat, and then if they could get Beyonce to collab with BTS, it's over. It's a wrap. Like BTS doesn't need to go to the army. If BTS collabs with Beyonce, that's the point where it's like they don't need to go to the army. Like it's official. Like nope. Why do they need to go to the army? They don't. Only if they collab with Beyonce. I don't think it will happen, but you never know because they got Megan Thee Stallion. How did they get Megan Thee Stallion to do? How? if you have thoughts about that collab, let me know in the comments, because I don't have anything to say. I'm just fascinated by the fact that BTS collabed with Megan Thee Stallion. What? I think I got it. Top 5 for August 2021. We have SOMI's Dum Dum, our collab with Hyolyn and Dasam, Summer or Summer, Ten and Yang Yang of Wavy with Low Low, Dios with Touch Me, and finally CL with Spicy. Yep, and there we have it. That's practically K-pop summer, kind of. I mean, K-pop summer technically started like May, but you know, I had to pack these 2 months to talk about these summer hits. Are they hits? I don't know. Are they bops? You tell me. Let me know in the comments section below. Feel free to follow me on Instagram at The Holy Horizon. Subscribe to our channel at Studio SMH. Like this video. Share with a friend. Tell me what you want to see. And until next time, this is Horizon's hype.